My name is Parth Sharma. I grew up in New Jersey, graduated from Georgetown University in 2002. My business is Brand Breeders. In a nutshell, we make stuff and sell stuff. So I started my first company in 2002. It was a shirt company, and we did quite well. We were selling the shirts in most major retailers such as Nordstrom's, The Buckle, Dillard's, Von Maur. The business was flourishing until the financial crisis came around and the economy tanked, and as did the business. At that time, we transitioned the business from offline to online, and that transition was actually a lot easier than I expected, and it allowed me the freedom to work from home and spend more time with my family, which was definitely a nice thing. But I quickly realized that to sell just one product online was very difficult. To flourish in online selling, I'd have to keep expanding my product offering. And so I spent the last 6 years building up my product offering and testing out various products and finding which ones work and which ones don't, and just capitalizing on the ones that do work. I spent a couple years figuring out which products worked and which didn't, and I definitely had a handful of winners in my basket. And the holiday season was coming around, and I loaded up on inventory in those categories that were working. But I wanted more. I fully leveraged everything I could from the bank. I had my own personal money in the business, but I still wanted more inventory. I just knew it would sell. It's kind of like playing poker and sitting on a royal flush. You want the pot to be as big as possible because you know you're going to win. So I reached out to OnDeck. They very quickly got me some more funds, and I was able to load up an inventory, and sure enough, sold all that inventory over the holiday period. A nice lady named Taylor reached out to me, just seeing that I was a new business, asking if I needed any financing. At the time, I didn't, but she stayed in touch. She was very pleasant, and when the time came around, I thought of her and I thought, let me reach out to Taylor and see what she could do for me. And sure enough, she got me the funds super quickly. A few other companies had reached out to offer their services as well, and I engaged them just to see what kind of rates they could offer. And what I was finding was that the people I was dealing with were very much like salespeople. They were very aggressive, they were borderline rude, and they were just trying to close the deal as quickly as possible. Whereas Taylor from OnDeck was not pushy at all. She wanted the ball to be in my court. She didn't want me to sign off on anything that I wasn't comfortable with. And it made me feel at ease, it made me feel safe. And that's one of the reasons I ultimately went with OnDeck. I would definitely recommend OnDeck to other small businesses. I was tired of slow growth. In a product-based business, your growth is always bound by the amount of capital that you have access to. And I really wanted to push my business along further because I'd gotten to a point where I'd identified enough winners in my basket that I wanted to just develop those winners. And OnDeck helped me to do that in a faster manner than I would have been able to do without OnDeck.